Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we are talking about next time get more ranch. DoorDash delivers Wingstop to wrong customer who eats it anyway. So as we all know, there's an inherent risk in delivering where if you deliver it to the wrong address, then the customer can report that it never arrived. The customer who didn't order the food and got it anyway, this is their perspective and what they decided to do with the food. So I'm actually interested because I always wondered if you got the wrong order, what would a customer actually do with it? Now, not every customer is going to be the same, but the fact that he made a TikTok about it, it's kind of exciting for me. So with that said, I want to go over what is being said in this article, how it actually is for customers and for gig workers and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. A man went viral on TikTok after eating another person's DoorDash that was accidentally delivered to his apartment. In the video, user Adrian at Adrian Peru opens his front door to find an order from Wingstop. I'm gonna leave his TikTok as well as his profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. But you know what I'm honestly curious about? Why exactly did he just eat the food? He knows he didn't order it. Now, at one point, you gotta ask yourself, hey, they got the food, no one's actually approaching them on the subject. If they don't know who the customer actually was, why not just take the food? But if you know who the customer is, why don't you just bring it to them and be a relatively decent human being? Like, come on. I didn't even order anything, Adrian says. As he grabs the large bag and 2 drinks from his doorstep, I know it's fresh because it still has ice in there. That makes it even worse. The DoorDash driver actually did really good work in making sure that the order got to him as quickly as possible, only for them at the end of the day to deliver it to the wrong place. He then says one of his neighbors is standing outside his apartment. I don't know if they're waiting on food or if they're just standing there, he says. There is a good chance that he got caught on this. Like, at this point, the neighbor actually caught him in a way stealing the food even though it was delivered to his door. Keep in mind, he shouldn't have taken the food, but why would you stand outside their door and not like knock or anything? Like if you were knocking and said, oh, where's my food? What's going on? I think my DoorDash driver delivered it to the wrong place. That makes sense to me, but the guy who lost his food isn't doing anything? That's so weird. However, Adrian decided to eat the order as he shows the open box of wings in the next clip. Okay, that's kind of messed up. You know who it belongs to, yet you decide to eat his food anyway? That's kind of a scumbag thing to do. My effing neighbor is still standing out there, he says. He's probably waiting for a ride, though, from his friends because he doesn't have a car. The TikToker is then interrupted as he hears a knock on his door. The video has amassed over 21 million views on the platform, where the viewers suggested Adrian's neighbor was waiting on a DoorDash order. The things you do for content, huh? Yo, the people are knocking on your door to get their food back. Why did you go and eat their food? Honestly, that's kind of messed up. A lot of people know that DoorDash customers and DoorDash drivers have a hard time identifying certain apartment complexes. So the fact that you went out and stole somebody else's food, that's kind of messed up, man. But here's the other question of that. Is it stealing if it's put outside your doorstep? I really don't know. Or he's waiting on his DoorDash because he doesn't have a car, one viewer said. That's true too. A lot of DoorDash customers end up coming out to meet us. That way we don't have to go all the way up. So that's kind of messed up on your part. It's yo neighbor wanting that Wingstop back, another echoed. It's funny how he's coming up for excuses for his neighbor, a third wrote. You know what I think is really funny? How he's justifying in his own mind why it's okay to eat somebody else's food. That's really messed up. Some claim that if a DoorDash order is delivered to the wrong address, Dashers are unable to take the order back and return it to the correct customer. Yeah, that's a big risk for us. It doesn't matter what platform you're on, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub. If we go back and deliver it to the right customer, right, we could be seen as porch pirates and we can get arrested for that. That's actually something that's happened. It's one thing if it was like one door down or whatever, but if it's like a few different blocks away or something like that, it could be a big issue. They would have told you to keep it anyway. Once it's delivered to someone, they can't pick it up again anyway, once stated. No, the DoorDash driver can't say keep it anyway. The customer, on the other hand, can absolutely knock on your door to see if they can get their order back. When Uber or DD left McDonald's at my door that wasn't mine, I called the store and they told me to keep it since they can't take it back. Free lunch, a second added. I mean, the store can't take it back either. The store can't do anything about it. The Dasher can't do anything about it. The customer can do something about it, but that's at the customer's own risk. DoorDash will give them a new order or a refund, a third shared. That's true. They will likely provide a refund or a new order for that. Doesn't justify the stealing neighbor, but in the same time, it does actually provide a refund and a new order. In a follow-up video, Adrian claims that the DoorDash driver showed up at his apartment in 30 minutes after it was delivered. He says the Dasher asked if he had received the order, but he lied in response. Why would the DoorDash driver go back? Everybody knows in DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, they know not to go back under any circumstances. Take it up with the company if you got a contract violation or something like that. In a lot of cases, you could just work off the contract violation. Yes, you delivered it. It's not like you stole the food. Honestly, I think that was a poor play on the Dasher's part. The TikToker claims someone later left a note in his door, though he wasn't sure whether or not it was left by the DoorDash driver or his neighbor. I saw your TikTok, the note read. Signs DD. That's the DoorDash driver. I mean, it ain't right that he did that, but I guess he got caught in a way. Doesn't change much, but it's what it is. Whoever it is, DoorDash, my neighbor, I appreciate the wing. Adrian concludes, next time, get more ranch. What a piece of garbage that person has to be. Literally, you're the one at fault for stealing somebody else's food, and now your response is get more ranch? You're a tool. It's my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. I honestly think this guy is a tool. I don't like how he treated the customer. I don't like how he was talking crap about the customer as he was waiting for the DoorDash order. I think the DoorDash driver made a mistake. He was trying to remedy that mistake, even though he should not have. He was doing the right thing in his mind. But at the same time, if you do end up delivering it to a different place, you just gotta take the L and move on, man. Maybe make a report to try to get the contract violation removed, but I don't think that's necessary either. I hope that in the future, other DoorDash drivers don't end up delivering him more stuff either, because they're just gonna cause more problems for this neighbor, for other DoorDash drivers. And it's gonna be because of this dippy person. Now, is there a point to be said that there's a lot of fault on the driver too? Yeah, you should know which place you're supposed to be delivering it to when delivering to an apartment. The fact that he was trying to justify it to us, or justify it in his own mind, shows more about his character as a person than anything else. Overall, I really hope that the driver doesn't end up too penalized for this. I can't imagine a deactivation, maybe a contract violation, and he's able to work it off no problem. I hope that the customer ends up learning from this mistake and not trusting this particular neighbor, and I really hope that this neighbor gets what's coming to him. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!